Okay, so as we all know, AGL GOKU and in Evolution Blue Vegeta, whoops, let me show his card art, are coming out with an EZA in part 3, and I can't wait. I'm so excited. AGL GOKU is actually my favorite unit that's ever released in this game's history, and the 60th anniversary, it was great, right? You know, it's great times in Dokkan history. But you know, I got speculating, right? And I did my own what I would want out of an EZA out of these two, which they're pretty good. You know, I actually calc them out, their numbers and everything, and I wasn't like, oh man, I gotta balance these guys out, they're too broken. But I wasn't like, I was like, yeah, these guys are gonna be strong though, right? If they were, units. But sure, let's just hop right in, right? So AGL GOKU leader skill, pretty typical for the the Dokkan Fest LR units who EZA with 170%, they just get 180% to their stats, right? So boom, super attack effects right here, 12 key, is basically the same, except they get a boom right here, 50% chance. They raise attack and defense by 50% for 1 turn on their 12 key, and then they raise attack and defense by 30% for 4 turns on their 18 key, right? And then they still get their 50% chance to crit and mega colossal, that type of thing, right? Passive skill right here. Here, let me zoom in so it's easier to see, right? So right away, boom, right? First turn, guaranteed dodge. Too easy. Perfect, beautiful. 177% attack and defense, pretty typical and standard. 70% chance to dodge, that's already in his kit. E +1 and 20% attack and defense, up to 59%, and up to 5 key with each attack evaded, including its super attack. He already had the key, but he did not have the the stats I gave. I went ahead and gave him that to make him just a little bit hit harder, tankier, that type of deal, right? Plus an additional defense 30% within the same turn after evading a super attack. That was already in his kit pre hypothetical EZA. Launch an additional super attack. I don't like dealing with chances, especially 30% chances. I just went ahead and give it to him, right? Guaranteed. And then boom, right? If this character receives an attack 3 or more times in battle, revives with 100% HP recovered when the character or ally attacking in the same turn is KO'd once only, right? So this is actually pretty different, right? What they used to be before is they had this terrible HP restriction, which was just awful, right? And then they have they gotta get attacked, right? But also I went ahead and removed the at the start of turn effect. So this thing could pop mid-turn, right? You just get hit 3 times, that third hit could be mid-turn, and then you just die. Boom, revive. Too easy. I feel like restricting these units like too much makes the game boring or too restrictive. I like being able to see all these animations, see all these parts of a character's kit, and yeah, I like that, right? I feel like that's not broken, right? UI GOKU, it's gonna be hard to get him hit 3 times, at least for me. AGL UI GOKU has got like a 98% chance to dodge for me, man. UI GOKU almost never lets me down. Specifically this AGL UI. Not so lucky with the SGR one, but whatever. Boom, right? So he revives 100% HP. He did only do 70% before, so keep that in mind. But I feel like if the 8th year anniversary unit is 100%, this might as well make him 100%. And then he also, again, once he revives, he just evades all enemies' attacks for 1 turn. Actually, I should make this 2 turns, right? Because I forget. It skips you to the next turn once you revive, right? And I want him to be on. Oh, you know what? Matter of fact, we'll make it 3 turns, right? Because if you floated him, you look, peep game, right? If you floated him off on that turn, you'll still get that guaranteed dodge. Ooh, too easy. And you can't stack that, right? So you can't get multiple turns of it. So that's good. And then attacks become critical hits for the rest of battle. when a revival skill is activated, right? Just giving a little bit of a nice ample buff, right? You know, just something nice, right? To throw on, because you know these revival skills aren't easy to get. You know, might as well, you know, throw an extra tidbit on there. Active skill right here. You know, that Strike of Fury, and then it's just 4th turn. You know, just like the LR Super Saiyan 4, it's just boom, turn 4, too easy. No HP restriction, none of that garbage, right? And then he has the same effects basically, but now he gives all allies a 30% defense buff on active skill upon activating his active skill. Nice, right? So should I go over? Nah, we'll go over Vegeta first. Boom, LR Evolution Blue Vegeta. Same thing for his leader skill, 180% to powerful comeback or reps. You know, typical. 12 key. 8 super attack effects are the same, right? 50% chance for 1 turn on the 12 key, 30% for on the 18 key for 4 turns. Passive skill. So in UI Goku, I gave the guaranteed dodge for 1 turn. I gave Evolution Blue Vegeta just guard for 4 turns on first appearance. You know, get him two full turns of guard. Nice, very solid. 178% attack and defense. Boom. Reduces damage received by 40%. None of that garbage that he had before, bro. I'm not kidding you. This is actually like the worst effect in the game. Like, I actually hate it with a passion. It's disgusting. It's terrible. It's horrendous. It's hideous, and I despise it with a passion. It's so bad. Like, building up damage reduction in this game is just like, I don't know. I just hate it. I've always hated it. Just giving him that guaranteed 40% damage reduction just already makes me feel so much better about him, right? Too easy. Key +1 with each attack performed. He already had that, but you know, just keeping it the same. 78% attack and defense for 5 turns after receiving an attack. Boom, nice little buff to keep him little, you know, ample, right? Nice. And then 30% attack and defense when attacking. Kind of to mirror that 30% defense that UI Goku gets when he evades an attack. He launches an additional super attack, and then he has a 50% chance to launch another additional, right? So he can potentially super 4 times. Too easy. And then here's a revival, right? If character receives an attack 7 or more times in battle, revives with 100% HP recovered when the character or an ally in the same attacking turn is killed, right? Basically KO'd. So like I did with UI Goku, right? I went ahead, you know, removed the HP restriction, which is terrible. Removed the start of turn restriction, which is annoying. And I kept the 7 hits, right? I feel like the 7 hits is fair, you know. I feel like that's fine, right? But, you know, I also gave him the 100% HP regen. And once he revives, he just gets 40% damage reduction, right? So he's got 80% damage reduction post-revive. So, nothing's killing him. Long story short. Active skill, final explosion. And then it can be activated starting from the 4th turn from start of battle, just like AGOUI. And then it's the same effect, right? Only it's an AoE. And he's gonna go ahead and give the 30% defense as well, which, you know, is a nice little tidbit add-on. Beautiful. But yeah, he's looking nice. He's looking very good, very good. Now, I mean, I did some calcs here, right? And this is what I came out with. So, EZA AGOUI, boom, defense with 4 stacks of his passive. 934,000. So I mean, that's pretty good, right? You know, 70% chance to dodge, guaranteed dodge on summon turns, and then with his active, he hops up to 1.2 million, which is very good, right? And this is no support, so very good. And then he's got like 235 start turn, which, you know, hey, that's not great, but you know, you 70% chance to dodge. Lucking. Also, right here, boom, his attack stat. This is just with 2 of his 18 key little buffs thingamabobbers right here. Boom, for 30%. And no support, obviously. And then linked with SGR Ultra Instinct Goku, a 12.4 million attack stat right there. And he can triple super triple crit. I'd say that's pretty good, pretty goddamn good. And then I mean, I didn't like intend for this, but you know, Evolution Blue Vegeta seems to have just better numbers, which is, hey, I'll take it. I'll take it. Actually, this is wrong. This should be with 5 stacks, right? Boom. 5 stacks of his SA effects, because Vegeta gets what? He gets the 2 from this because it's for 4 turns, and then he can quadruple super. So, you know, that's 3 of the 12 key. So, yeah, I mean, needless to say, 1.2 million, and he's got, like, you know, guard on those first couple turns, damage, 40% damage reduction. Yeah, he's not dying. And then he's got 1.5 million when he, with the active. I didn't, meant to, hold up, let me just copy and paste that real quick. Yeah, woo, oh, I had it there the whole time. Anyways, 1.5, damn near 1.6 million defense when he's got the active. And then he's got, you know, 244 start a turn, right? I feel like the AGO UI Goku has just been so much better than this guy for like the vast majority of this game's life cycle. I feel like it's completely fair for me to give Evolution Blue Vegeta just, you know, make him a little bit better. UI Goku, this hypothetical UI Goku would still be amazing, but, you know, Vegeta definitely deserves, you know, because he got hardcore shafted. I mean, just bent over the table, back blown out. It was bad for him when he was compared to AGO UI Goku on release. UI Goku was just better in everything, right? He did more damage, he had better defense, he you know, did dodge, you know, he was just amazing, right? And then here's his attack, an attack stat, boom, 13 million right there. Pretty good damage right there. Yeah, obviously no support, linked with AGL Super Saiyan Blue Evolution Blue Vegeta. But yeah, let me know what you guys think about, you know, these EZAs that are coming up, you know, very, very hype EZAs. Let me know what yours would look like, you know, your hypothetical EZAs. And yeah, I mean, just a quick short video, you know, while we're in a little bit of a slow time in Dokkan. But yeah, let me know what you guys think. As I said, that's gonna do it for me though. Thanks for stopping by.